we have Crave here. How about
Yeah,
that?
look at we've got everybody in the house. How's it going?
Good.
We have Lena, Tori, Ashley from Crave in downtown Bethlehem.
The Zoom party. We got a Zoom party.
Heck yeah.
I feel like in your other Zooms is probably you're doing more like Zumba-ing, though.
Exactly that.
I wish
No?
we could start this over again. That was such a dad joke. It's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed.
Don't care. I'm
I'm
kind of proud
embarrassed
of
by
it.
what you said.
Isn't that true though? You guys are doing like boot camp workouts, which would be like Zumba-ing. So all right, I'm just gonna stop
It's not gonna
talking.
get better the more you say it. I swear. I'm in this business. I know it. Once it bombs, it's gonna bomb. That's it. That's it.
All right, I'm gonna let you guys talk for a little while. And
Well, no, you guys are doing boot camps on Crave's Instagram page, right? If anybody that doesn't know, you guys all work at Crave in Bethlehem, and you're offering every Wednesday. You guys are leading a boot camp, right?
Yeah, we started our Wednesday boot camps. Usually we have like a presence at Crave where we can meet in person, and we kind of roll it out like right behind Crave. We have a little area that we can all work out in. We usually have them in person, but because of COVID and everything, we pushed that idea to an online just like outreach kind of program. And like for real, anyone can tune in. Like we go live. We have it on Zoom, so like we can have cameras on. We can see everyone. We're all like sweating together. I have been instructing them recently. I don't know if that's going to shift in leadership soon, but I've been on the past 5 weeks in a row now. We started with about 12 people on a call, and last week, like Ash said earlier, we're up like 50, 60 people. So it's definitely growing, and I think the movement we're creating with a community versus just going on live and like trying to self-motivate. A lot of times it's just me yelling in the screen, like drop down, like push up one more. And it's also really cool because we can all like gallery view everything. And when we do like jumps and burpees and stuff like that, it's just like heads bopping up and down. And like, I'll do like, your goal is to hit the top of your screen, like hit it, like go, jump. And so it's a lot of encouragement. And it actually feels like you're with someone versus just like I've tuned into like lives on my phone in my garage, and I'm like, this is not the same. Like, do I really have to keep going and stuff like that?
Yeah, no,
so,
100%.
Yeah.
were you guys always did you always have some exercise component at your Bethlehem location, or is this new?
So sometimes we would have, it was in the past, not as often, but we had like fit camps. So like usually in the summer we would have like outdoors, like run to the library, like do a quick workout, come back, get a post workout. But we were not ever really based off of fit camp. Like I know like Tori found like Crave in the community through fit camp. I didn't, but it's definitely something that we're being more like serious about and like on top of since this has started, because this is like, all of us are like very outgoing and social, and like we like to be with people. And at Crave, when we were working, it'd be like a party in there, like people would be lined up on the bar, and it'd be really fun. And we just found that like working out and like fitness is the easiest way to like keep those relationships and keep those people. So it's definitely escalated since we've been in quarantine, but I know that like when we get out of it, like it'll definitely make more of an impact, like when we go back to working at Crave.
Yeah, so somewhat of a silver lining that you're going to be able to take with you past this. And I think, I mean, I've done, like Tori was saying, I've done the live Instagram live workouts, and they're good. It kind of, you know, like I like the Hot Yoga Hut. I like going there, and they offer live classes, but there's something missing, you know, when you can't be with other people, right? Like, so the Zoom class is such a good idea because it's self-motivating because you're in this, you know, class with everybody else, and you don't feel isolated, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yes. I think there's power in like numbers and everyone doing everything all together. And I always stress like on the call, like the only way we're going to get through this time is like together, like we're all in it together. So we definitely like lift each other up, whether it's like through the screen or like we blow the chat up. Like the Zoom chat is like going nonstop. It's like, are you breathing? I can't breathe. Can you breathe? Like literally, Tori, you're insane. Someone called it like a Navy SEAL workout last week, and I was dying. I was laughing, and like they're not speaking it because everyone's mics are muted, and I'm just envisioning these people say this stuff, and I'm like, oh goodness. goodness. Like, it's really not that crazy, guys. But everyone like feeds off each other's energy. So it's really cool to have a tool like this and just to like utilize it to create a virtual, like even deeper sense of community in these times.
Have you noticed that? I mean, not that you're focused on the numbers, but have you noticed that in the time where everybody's kind of stuck at home, that there seems to be more of a community coming together, and there's more people trying to seek out stuff like this, where you've reached more people than you might have if we were still kind of going with our
like for Ashley, like when you come out of this, we don't know exactly when that's going to happen, all the whatever. Do you feel like the time that you've spent here now during quarantine is going to help you?
Yeah, 1,000%. Because even the people that we used to do Fit Camp Saturday mornings. That's our summertime tradition. And the reality was moms with kids weren't able to come. People that worked that day weren't able to come. People that have other responsibilities weren't able to be there. So we limited our audience by this time and date and the actual location. So by opening it up to anyone, just get on your Zoom. Yes, there's a specific time, but who cares if kids are in the background? And guys, the kids are like literally doing burpees with their moms. Like it is so cool to see grandmas working out, moms, dads, like everyone as a family just being on Zoom. And there's one girl, she has 7 kids, and it was phenomenal to see all 7 kids just bouncing up and down, doing their jumping jacks. And that would never happen on a Saturday morning. Trying to wrangle 7 kids in a downtown area, like that's not possible. So I think by opening it up to that has kind of exposed people. And I know for us, we're looking at this, like, how can we make sure we keep this online component when things go back to normal? And how do we make sure that we are reaching people in ways that we weren't thinking of before? Because
you also don't want to just say, hey, we're going to do all this online stuff. Don't come to our store ever. That's not helpful either. So you got to find that balance, which I think is going to be interesting to see how that works out. And I'm going through your Instagrams right now. Can you talk a little bit about what's going on here? Hold on.
Yeah, with the pay it forward?
Yeah, what is all this stuff?
Heck yes. Okay, so we started off the month with this idea of creating an immunity that had lots of antioxidants and echinacea, and this product called Epicor, which is very advanced in science. This ability to turn yeast into this immune building support tool. And it's an amazing drink, tastes like orange Kool-Aid. It's phenomenal. And we had this idea that everyone that bought a 32 ounce, because it is a larger product, there's a lot of stuff in there. So it gave us that profit margin to be able to contribute to our health heroes. So we started, there's Alex. We started doing this routine where as soon as everyone would purchase, we would do 1 drink for a health hero, 1 drink for a health hero. And then that Friday, we were going to do our first drop off. So Lena and I were working and we were like, let's see if we can blow this up. Because at this point, guys, we had 27 drinks pre-bought, which means like we were barely going to really be able to donate to that one place. So we just went hard on social media. We talked on our Instagram story. We just tried to encourage people to Venmo us, Cash App us, do anything that they could. And next thing you know, we were hitting numbers like 2,500 within a 2-day period. And then we started to go up. And I think right now, I don't have the exact number because it is constantly ever changing, but I know we've surpassed $3,700, which is insane, starting from a week and a half ago, having 20 something drinks to all of this money that we're contributing. So we are not taking profit on these drinks. We are literally just doing our wholesale cost. And our team is such a selfless giving team. We're all no, don't worry about gas money. We're going to drive, we're going to contribute our time. We're going to make sure these health heroes get served. We have one of our team members, Janelle, who has autoimmune issues and can't be at the store. She is just scheduling out all of these drop-offs and focusing on the emails and making sure it's all organized for us. So it is a full-blown, I will wake up and I'm like, whoa, they did a drop-off. It's already it's 7 a.m. and they're already at a hospital and they're out till 8 or 9 p.m. at night. And we're all just going as hard as we can for the community. And it's been so cool to see that
to see the team step forward, but also to see the community step forward, because without their funds, like we wouldn't be able to do this, because as you know, small businesses are struggling at this time. So it's not like we have all of this excess that we can pour into the community as a small business. So I'm just so blown away by the Lehigh Valley.
Yeah, and I mean, I'll say to you real quick. I'm sorry, Tyler, but to your guys, no, just to your guys, you're such a small. I don't know your exact the amount of people who work with you, but it's not a lot. So for you guys to do what you're doing on that level with such a small crew is just it's really awesome. So I just wanted to say thank you. Sorry, Tyler, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
Well, no, I'm just curious to know. I mean, I can guess the answer, but can you talk a little bit about how the health heroes and the frontline workers feel when you come and give them these drinks?
Yes, I can. That's the best part. I wish we really should do like an Instagram live and bring our audience with us when we do a donation, because it is so cool. First off, the biggest thing we get is that they're just so glad they're getting a healthy beverage, because they're getting a lot of donations and they are loving the donations. But the biggest feedback is, I'm gluten-free and I can't actually eat anything that's being delivered, or I'm watching my health right now and I'm monitoring everything I consume so that pizza doesn't actually aid my, my goals right now. And to know that they're getting this immune boosting, some B vitamins, some antioxidants, some aloe, it's so cool. And it's so, the raddest part is that what we see is the nurses that we just delivered to, as soon as we leave, within an hour, we get $40 more in Venmo transactions from those nurses paying it forward to the next hospital. And it is that is so rewarding to know that they find this valuable enough to then contribute more.
Well, I hope that's something you guys obviously are doing it, and the community is doing a lot of good things together. And that's something maybe, hopefully, if there's another silver lining with this, that feeling that you feel when you drop the drinks off, we're reminded what that feels like, and it carries through the rest of our lives, right? Because sometimes you forget what those moments feel like, and it takes people like you guys to remind us what that's all about. So definitely appreciate that, and hopefully people listening, maybe they might not be able to make teas, but they could maybe offer something else and get that feeling too.
Yeah, so if anyone that is watching wants to contribute, follow us on Instagram. That's where we do most of our marketing. We try to provide value as well. We do TikToks. We try to provide a lot of fun and energy. So
we think Tyler on TikTok.
I'm not doing TikTok. I'm too old. I'm in
my
my 30s, 32. That's too old for TikTok. Pull up a TikTok. Can you pull up one of their TikToks, George?
Please pull up one of our TikToks.
Let me see if I TikTok.
I don't understand TikTok. I don't know what it is.
I don't. Wait, what's your TikTok name?
Just go Instagram.
Yeah, go on Instagram. We
on our
repost it.
Instagram.
Oh, it's on the Instagram?
Yeah.
Yeah. But while you're finding that, so follow us there, or you can Cash App or Venmo Crave Bethlehem. On Venmo, it is at Crave-Bethlehem. And on Cash App, it's $ Crave Bethlehem. And yeah, it would just be so rad to see donations from this. And it would be really cool. Just scroll down.
Like any videos, basically, or TikTok.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, well, that video right there is TikTok.
Which one?
Wait, which one?
Nope. Not the
we don't even know how to find TikTok. How are we going to make a TikTok?
Go up.
I like this one.
Where's the one of me? Oh, yeah, this.
Oh, that's not a TikTok, but that was before one of our.
You can't even, George, we're too old to find.
Oh, this was us making the drinks. This isn't a TikTok, though.
Oh, my God. All right. We'll search them on TikTok. TikTok.
It was right there. You were.
There was one right
at TikTok. All right, let me go back. Hold on.
Come on, you got this.
All right.
Don't show your age. Come on, George.
I'm blown away.
Right there. The video.
This one.
Right there, yeah.
That's it.
Which one's that?
Yeah. And Tyler, you should do this. Every day.
Yeah. Listen, I don't know. I think I know the people.
Every morning you wake up and make one of those.
Nobody wants me to TikTok.
You know how many followers we would get? Nope.
Oh.
Come on, you got to go outside of your comfort zone. That's what we learned. We talked to somebody earlier today about yoga, and they said you have to go outside of your comfort zone. I think this would be a good opportunity.
If all of our viewers are so uncomfortable by me going out of my comfort zone, that's going to have negative.
That's true
negative
too.
impact.
All right. Well, we'll tag you we'll tag your accounts and everything except for our TikTok, which we don't have up and running yet. We'll work on that.
That's coming.
And yeah,
so Wednesday night.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Describe more.
Wednesday we're doing a boot camp, and we can donate for immunities.
And to find, so you can donate Venmo, Cash App, and to find the boot camp, we created a separate Instagram account. It's at nutritionproject.bootcamp. We'll if y'all want to make sure everyone gets that link, and we make sure the link's posted in there and all the information, and we do little reminders. So if you're active on Instagram, we'll do our best to remind you guys.
Okay. Well,
yeah,
I'm gonna try to maybe get in on one of these boot camps.
Heck yes! Oh my gosh, that'd be so fun.
I don't know if I'll make it through the whole thing.
Please.
Oh, you can. Come on.
Record that session.
I'm Tori yelling at you.
And I'll tell you, you can do anything for 10 seconds, so you'll be fine.
He knows that. And Tori, if you could record his boot camp or something, get a picture of it, that would be the best thing ever. So.
On it.
No, but seriously, guys, thank you so much. We'll be sure to put all the links in there. We appreciate everything you're doing.
So. Yep, thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Bye-bye.